so don't brag about finishing first. What's up, everyone, and welcome to episode 6, where I'm going to be talking about everything you need to know about Shootout. I'll cover things like the details of the mode, how to play it, the history, and I'm going to finish off with some community tips. So let's start with, what is Shootout? Shootout is a respawn mode. You load in with a random weapon, some ammo and a healing item, currently a painkiller. The idea is that you're in a small arena style map and you run around killing everyone that you find. If you die, you respawn and carry on. The mode ends when one Outlander reaches 20 kills or the 10-minute timer expires. The last man standing mode is activated in the last minute, and if you die during this time, you will not respawn.
Denied.
When this mode has been activated, you'll notice that there'll be red skulls above on the compass above you, which gives you a direction of the last remaining Outlanders. First place will always receive the Golden Shootout crate, which is based on the score, not the amount of kills you have. So, someone gets to the 20 kills, which finishes the game mode, but they may not necessarily get first place. I'll explain more about how you get your score points up in a moment. Everyone in the lobby will receive XP, but the crates and the food rewards will depend on the score and position. Depending on how much the lobby is boosted will affect the types and the amounts of rewards given. So this may mean that other Outlanders lower down the list may get more crates, more XP, more food than normally. This also means that the higher up you are, the more extra goodies you will get to. Playing this mode gives you the opportunity to gain XP, but also a possibility to gain extra crates and or food. And this is all within a short period of time, only 10 minutes, compared to an encounter, which is more like 15 minutes, especially if you stay all the way to the end. Shootout is a great way to get warmed up ready for encounters, and it's also a great way to get extra goodies without losing your inventory, so no gear fear. Yay! So how do you get your score up? Headshots are praised as well as being on the scoreboard at the end of the game. Make sure you scroll through the tabs to check yours. Kills obviously give you points, but so does looting. Therefore, loot regularly and everything. There's weapon and consumable crates that are spawned regularly and randomly across the map. Loot the death boxes, even if they aren't your kill. This mode is a great chance to try out different weapons and work out which ones are more your style. Everyone is different. You will find the Shootout mode here at the bottom left-hand side of the maps. Normally the mode has around 8 to 10 Outlanders, depending on the time of day, the region and the servers. There are 3 Shootout maps, Sagbrook, Kirsten and Mirren. They're all different shapes and sizes. So you've got like Sagbrook, which has the roofs where you can practice your sniping. You've got Kirsten, which is the intense speedy one with no space to camp. And then you've got Mirren, which has a mixture of the sniping in the bushes and the intense middle section. All the maps have their benefits, and they give you a really good opportunity to try fast and slow paced movement with all the weapons. Therefore, it prepares you for anything the encounters throw at you. The history. The Shootout game event was introduced to Vigor on the 8th of April 2020 in update Season 3 Rivals. This was the first time that Vigor had another game mode other than encounters, and it was very exciting. It opened up the possibilities, and the community could see that the developers were listening. When we saw the Shootout map, Sawmill, we absolutely loved it. But then we started wanting that map as an encounter map too. So 2 seasons later, on the 9th of September 2020, Season 5 Renegades, the developers delivered Sagbrook, the encounter version of the Sawmill. It wasn't until over a year later, on the 3rd of November 2021, that a new Shootout map, Kirsten, was introduced to Vigor, Season 10 Chronicles Vengeance. This speedy, close quarters map definitely spiced up the game. Our most recent new Shootout map was introduced to us on the 8th of February 2023, Season 14, Chronicles Reckoning. Mirren is a much bigger Shootout map and encourages stealth, the practice of different techniques and tactics, and gives Outlanders time to work out how to counteract their opponents. Community tips. Most Outlanders will use this mode as a warm-up before venturing out into the encounters. Some may only need a few games, and some may need a few hours. It's a chance to get your muscle memory back up to scratch after a full day of work, or maybe you've been playing other computer games and you can't quite remember which button it is to heal. My advice is there's no point going into Shootout as a new player, scared and camping in a corner waiting for someone to walk past. With the spectate mode automatic after you've died, campers will be hunted down by everyone. Take the opportunity to run around and learn how to shoot while moving. Try some different styles and techniques that maybe you've learnt from your favourite streamers. Maybe you give yourself some challenges or try to better your score. Have a little fun with it and try to improve your reactions, your controls and your movement. I recently had a debate live on stream on whether you should heal or not in Shootout. We all decided that both sides of this argument were valid. If you ignore healing in Shootout, you save yourself time, and deaths don't mean anything in this mode anyway. Kill, die, respawn, repeat. But on the other hand, Shootout gives you the opportunity to learn how to quickly heal mid-combat, getting you ready for the intensity that you have to deal with in the encounters. Try to investigate the maps a little, as even though they aren't identical to the encounter versions of the maps, there will be similarities. Outlanders will third party, so turn up your headset and listen for those trying to take you from behind. Nowhere is safe. Only go into crouched when you found someone to shoot out. Once you've done so, stand up and move around again. If you spend your time in Shootout crouched, you're a sitting duck. You're an easy target. Make yourself difficult to be shot at by moving around all the time. There are many challenges associated with Shootout, so go and check them out. You might get yourself some extra XP and rewards from it. A tip from the community on the Unkillable challenge. Avoid all fights. Hide straight away and only kill those that come at you. Remember, there's the spectate mode. But hiding is different from camping, and there's loads of spots all over the Shootout maps. You just need to find them. Maybe you can ask your favourite streamer where they are. Let's be honest, your first few games, you're going to come quite low down on the scoring board, but it will depend on who's in your lobby. Are you in with a whole load of new players like yourself in green coats, or are you with veteran players with high levels, titles and outfits? Don't worry about everyone else. Take this opportunity to try your best and then to better your best score for you. Once warmed up, move on to encounters again, and you may feel a little bit more confident now when you come across another Outlander. Let me know if you enjoyed the video by leaving it a like. I'm sure you're not going to be surprised to know that my next video will be on the Elimination Mode. I also plan to do an episode in the near future on how to get plans, because a lot of you have been asking for it. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and don't forget to leave those notifications on. I do stream on Twitch 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 6 till 9 UK time. So it'd be awesome to see you there. Okay, bye-bye for now. Hang on, I can't boost! Can't boost! What vlog? You naughty little pumpkin!